Bruv, all this, it kicked off over just £40, fam. Two man tried bump their plug, weren't even a big thing, but still man noticed in it. At first, it was calm, messages were going back and forth, all patterned, nothing wild, looked like man them were gonna sort it, pay what's owed, keep it moving. But nah, when their link up actually went down, man had a whole different motive. 5 shots just like that, a man's gone, a dad, 2 kids left behind, no warning, no goodbye, just the sound of the burner letting off. It's around mid-2018, Joshua Baines, 28, he's moving weight, you get me? He's not the biggest name on road, but man's working. He's pushing bits of Class A to younger dealers, flipping small packs to keep the cash coming steady. 2 of his regulars, Jerome Smichael and Kayongo Shuliko, at first, them 2 were on job. Every drop smooth, cash up front, gear in hand. But then October hit, and man switched up. Jerome and Kayongo sorted a £700 deal, yeah. But when it came time to drop the cash, they only came with £660. To some man, it might look like a minor, a slip. But to Josh, that missing £40 messed with his stack, innit? He weren't moving mad about it, but man clocked the disrespect. He texted Jerome straight. The money was short. Replies came back fast. No attitude. They kept it calm, even a bit soft, like they knew they messed up. They told him they'll fix it. Sorted a meet that night. To Josh, it looked light. Quick link, quick resolve. It's just £40, fam. What's really gonna go wrong? But real talk, man. Didn't know these 2 weren't pulling up to pay a debt. They were on something else. And by the time Josh figured it out, it was already a wrap. Just before 9 that evening, Josh is in his VW Golf, heading Upton side with his brethren riding shotgun. He pulls up near a corner shop and parks up. This was the meet spot. He jumps out, phones them, lets them know he's landed. Few minutes later, a white Ford Focus rolls up. Jerome's driving, Kayongo in passenger. Josh walks over, jumps in the back. Inside that car, they chat for like 2 minutes, low tones. No one knows what was said, but what we do know, that convo turned deadly. Josh hops out the whip, but Jerome and Kayongo, they step out too. Whatever was said in that motor, it triggered madness. Voices started raising, tension sky high. Josh's brethren's clocking it all from the Gulf. Man jumps out, trying to break it up, but fam, it was too late. He ain't realized both them man were strapped. As soon as they stepped out, boom, both of them pulled out loaded burners, and then it popped off. Gunshots, bare noise, bullets flying. Josh's boy dashed into a bush, ducking, screaming, anything to get out the way. But Josh, he's caught in the middle, exposed, nowhere to duck. They aimed at him direct, 1 shot to the chest. That's all it took. Man dropped right there, on the pavement, gone. By the time feds and paramedics got there, it was a madness. Man was already gone. People from the block were trying to save him, blood. One person even held his hand as he took his last breath, fam. But that shot to the chest finished him. Just like that, next thing, full manhunt mode, no delays. Detectives got dragged out of bed, straight into a high priority case, you get me. While the feds were scrambling, the shooters, they were already on road, patterned.
Just after 9 o'clock last night, police here in Northamptonshire received a call from a member of the public reporting what they believed to be the sounds of a gun. That was followed by several other calls from the local community reporting the same. Officers attended with the ambulance service and confirmed a victim had gunshot wounds here in Upton.
Meanwhile, Jerome and Kayongo didn't hang about. First thing they did, they rang Lewis Carmody. Man's known in the ends, you get me. No long talk, just said something mad had happened and they needed help. Lewis didn't ask no questions. He jumped in his Vars or Lastra, headed straight to the countryside. Quiet spot they patterned up. That's where they burned the Ford Focus, the same car used for the drilling. Car blazing, they hopped into Lewis's whip, but they still had more to pattern. Lewis drove them to ditch the burners, both of them. 2 guns, 2 bodies on the line. After that, he dropped them in Edmonton, North London, then spun it and headed back to Northampton, calm like nothing happened. But back at the scene, cops were already clocking clues, fam. 3 shell casings got picked up, sent straight to ballistics. Came back, it was a Glock. But when they pulled the slug from Josh's chest, different story. .38 caliber revolver. So now they know 2 shooters, 2 weapons. It weren't no one-man job. It was a proper setup. Still, in all that chaos, one thing stayed where it dropped: Joshua's phone. That was the key, blood. Detectives pulled CCTV from the shop nearby. Footage had it all, start to finish. They saw Josh on the phone moments before he got dropped, so they pulled his call logs, checked the number he rang. Boom, burner phone, no name, no ID, pay IG SIM, you know the ones. But numbers don't lie in it. That same number made a call after the murder to Lewis Carmody's phone, registered at his address. Now it's not just the link man's officially in it, not just helping, he's part of the cleanup. By morning, feds were on Lewis. They grabbed him and seized his Astra. At first, Whip looked calm, but inside, they found a telematics box, some insurance tracker ting to reduce premiums. But fam, that box, that was the nail in the coffin. It tracked him moving to the exact rural area where they torched the focus, then mapped his route straight from there to North London and back to Northampton. With that, the puzzle clicked. The shooters got dropped in London, so now the whole manhunt shifted to the capital. 2 mans were still on the run, but bruv, the net was tightening. Real talk, it had been 2 whole weeks since the bang out, and feds were getting itchy to get Jerome Smichael and Kayongo Shaliko in that interview room. But them man, gone, vanished. Intel said they were somewhere in London, but all the missions to grab them came up empty, fam. Then boom, anonymous tip came in. Apparently, them 2 had doubled back to Northampton, hiding low in some yard bare close to where Joshua got dropped. At first, feds were like, nah, it don't make sense. Why would you come back to the same ends where it all happened? It's reckless, blood. But still, the info was way too specific to ignore. So instead of barging the door down wild, they moved tactical. Plainclothes, surveillance team got posted up just watching the flat. Time passed, dead silence, then movement. One woman stepped out the building, heading to the shop cool like nothing. That's when police made the call.
Anyone in flat 3, show yourself! Okay, you! Step out of the flat, keep your hands in the air. Put your hands against the wall. And step down those stairs. Slowly. Slowly. Do not make any sudden movements, do you understand? Okay, step down the stair. Step down. Step down. Okay, listen to my colleague. That's in the centre of your back. No sudden movements, okay?
Done. It was a wrap. No foot chase, no madness. Just Jerome and Kayongo, caught slipping in a spot no one thought they'd return to. They got grabbed on the spot, straight to custody. In interview, Kayongo folded first. Didn't even wait, blood. Started pointing fingers straight at Jerome like it was all him. But come on, the evidence was stacked. CCTV, call logs, ballistics, witness statements. No amount of blaming could spin that. Both of them were knee deep in it. Both of them were guilty. Jerome Smichael, 27 years old, found guilty of murder. He got life, minimum 32 years before he can even smell freedom. Kayongo Shaliko, 25, guilty too, same sentence, life, minimum 32 years. And Lewis Carmody, the driver, the cleaner, the one who tried to erase the mess, he went down for assisting an offender, got slapped with 6 years and 6 months. 3 lives done out here, all cause of £40, fam. £40 that turned into a cold-blooded execution.